Water crisis deepens as low levels at Vaalkop Dam impact supply.
Been experiencing this situation for quite a while. You would remember that the South African Weather Service did warn a couple of weeks ago that we will be experiencing, some scorching temperatures in the central regions of the country. And of course, the Northwest was not an exception to it. But, to exacerbate this situation, you then have a situation where at this time of the year, within our area of operation, we have a spike in water demand. So that has really made things slightly worse than is normally the case. And in addition to that, now that you don't have sufficient rain, you have a high rapidity of evaporation. So the water levels in the dam have substantially, gone down quite rapidly, to the extent that we then had to implement water demand management, because if we then don't manage the manner in which we then produce potable water, we could have end up in a situation where we have nothing to actually produce and provide for in terms of drinking water to communities.
So what are we talking in terms of the dam levels at the moment?
We're currently sitting at about 23% of raw water in the Vaalkop Dam. So normally the dam goes at about 95%, sometimes it even overflows. And at that particular point, systems are running efficiently and optimally, and we don't have issues with the kind of demand that we would be experiencing at this time of the year. But now that the demand has obviously spiked, we haven't had sufficient rainfall in the region. Now we've had to put in a plan to make sure that whatever that we have, at least in the system, is able to be then shared, equitably, to the extent that this shall be, the norm up until we have a situation where we can report back on improved dam levels. In which case that does not happen. It means we'll just have to implement more restrictions to ensure that we then provide water equitably to the mines, to the municipalities, up until such a time that the situation changes.